Here's your forecast from the First Alert Weather Team.
We're coming up on 9:43 on this Sunday morning. Yeah, not the most ideal pool forecast. You're going to find better ones as we head through the course of the summer, meteorological summer, starting a week from today. It's a 3-month stretch where we calculate temperature averages, rainfall, all the stats here for Wilmington. Today, middle and upper 70s to near 80 at best. Going to get the yellow beach umbrella. I mean, let's face it, you're not going to get a whole lot of sun. You'll find a few breaks. We're seeing a few of those right now from the Murkison building in downtown Wilmington, all part of our Easy Pro Express First Alert Skycam there. Last observation from the airport, 68 degrees, a north-northeast wind at 6. And there you go. Part of why it's so cool. Obviously, the clouds playing a factor in there as well. Visibility overall good for you, but temps not going to warm up all that much. Lower, middle 80s typically here for late May is what we would usually see. So we're running just a little bit below that. Your rain and storm chances ticking up just a bit. I think they'll take a few more steps forward during the course of the overnight, dumping in some cases a decent amount of rain in a short amount of time, but cautiously optimistic that we'll get a little bit of a break for the morning. So any Memorial Day observances or remembrance ceremonies, I think should be on the dry side. That said, grounds may be a little wet, so you might have to dodge a couple of puddles there. A little cooler too, so we've got middle and upper 70s likely for your high temperatures and continual chances for some rain and storms as we wrap up the month of May. But those that are coming into town, you have to understand something. We've been in a drought pretty much since you left the end of last year. So any bit of rain we can get is going to help us out. Your beach forecast for you on the screen, lower and middle 70s in the surf, about middle to upper 70s at the warmest in the air. A low risk for rip currents across all our area beaches today. We'll keep that trend on the low to moderate side as we get going into the first few days of the new week, but be careful, especially if you're in from out of town. You're not used to being in the water. Safety is paramount for us here. Our next high tide cycle coming up here around 6:40, 6:45, coming off of one here right around the top of the 6 o'clock hour this morning and a little over an hour ago for downtown and Battleship Park. The next one there a couple minutes after 9 o'clock this evening, and mid-70s offshore. Small crafts, exercise caution for us there. Waves anywhere from 4 to 6 seconds in between 2 to 3 foot waves overall. Your water spout risk going to be low. That might change though the next couple of days, so I want to caution you there if you're planning on taking the boats out and along the water. So notice your coverage of rain on the low end. Still some breaks here and there in the clouds. It's not an overwhelming kind of washout. Most of your barbecues should be fine. Again, the temperature side of things may cool things down. And then here we go. Yes, some scattered showers, and I think those showers dodging us a little bit come tomorrow morning. Not a guarantee, mind you, that everything's going to be dry, but some lower rain chances compared to, we'll say, lunchtime and the afternoon. Some heavy downpours could be materializing in spots, and some densely populated spots at that. Off to the north could be a little different, but still enough instability to support additional rain and storm chances. I think Tuesday, Monday night and early Tuesday trending a little drier, but it's just going to be a lot of hit and miss variety of showers and storms. So your WECT First Alert weather app is going to keep you a step ahead of that. Just make sure those location settings are set to follow you. And the rain looks to be beneficial out of this. Half inch to an inch to inch and a half all the way through at least Tuesday. Here's 4 o'clock Tuesday. We'll use that as a stopping point and then leapfrog off of that and pick up another 1 to 2+ inches of rain on top of that. So when all is said and done toward the end of the week, I think many spots will be walking away with some helpful rainfall. Again, chipping away at that rainfall deficit as we wrap up the month of May. The planning forecast will feature an eventual warming trend into the end of the week. Still some isolated showers and storms. That's typical fare for us, of course, in the summer months. So got plenty of that to look forward to. Middle and upper 80s coming, though, as the calendar flips over to June. In fact, the long-range outlook for June looks like we'll see temperatures just a bit above normal. And for that point, we're looking at middle and upper 80s. So some 90-degree days won't completely discount in the weeks ahead.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad, though, so far. We'll take what we can get and
absolutely
hopefully get that pool party in. Of course, Gabe joins us now. We're talking about what's trending this week. One of the big things that was trending